When I hear the word poise, I picture a girl from another century. Tight corset, books on her head, completely composed, and completely disconnected from real life. That's not the kind of poise this book is talking about. Most of us don't even think about poise as we go through our days. We live in yoga pants, shout conversations across the house, and eat standing at the counter while answering emails. None of that feels particularly wrong until we realize how rushed, distracted, and disconnected we've become. Polish Your Poise isn't about rejecting modern life or striving for perfection. It's about bringing intention back into it, about learning how to move through ordinary days with grace, presence, and quiet self-respect. Full disclosure, I'm definitely not the perfect picture of poise. Right now, I'm sitting on the floor cross-legged with a blanket around me, holding my phone up the best I can to get halfway decent audio. But that's the point. Poise isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, however imperfect it looks or sounds. Poise isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about becoming the kind of person who shows up with grace, even when things go sideways. In a world of chaos and multitasking ourselves into madness, that kind of presence feels like a lost art. In this episode, we're going to walk through the key lessons from Polish Your Poise. Practical, relatable takeaways you can start applying today. No stilettos or stiff formality required. 5 areas where poise shines. Poise isn't just a skill reserved for special occasions. It's a lifestyle of grace, intention, and self-respect that shows up in everyday moments. Jennifer L. Scott highlights 5 areas where poise really shines. How you carry yourself, how you communicate, how you dress, how you treat others, and how you respond to life's ups and downs. Together, these 5 parts make up the true meaning of poise. Not perfection, but intentional living with dignity and kindness. How you carry yourself. Jennifer breaks this down into 4 parts: style, clothes, grooming, and deportment, which is just a fancy word for how you move and hold yourself. Style isn't about expensive or fancy clothes. It's showing up for the life you actually live. Jennifer encourages us to stop saving our best pieces for someday and start wearing them now. Even if you're just at home, a small act of dressing intentionally can bring a little joy and a sense of self-respect into your day. Your wardrobe should work with your life, not against it. As a teacher chasing kids all day, 6-inch heels would have been disaster. And flowing skirts? Lovely, but not ideal for hiking or biking with my husband. The goal is to match your style to your schedule. What makes you feel comfortable, pretty, and able to move through your day with ease? Being presentable isn't about looking fancy. It's about being intentional. Clean, put together outfits that are a notch above sloppy sweats make a difference. Jennifer suggests building a capsule wardrobe, a small collection of versatile, well-loved pieces you actually wear. Personally, I love my minimalist wardrobe. When I find something I like, I grab a few copies and basically wear the same outfit every day. It keeps morning simple and leaves me feeling halfway put together without stress. Grooming doesn't need to be glamorous. It's about simple, doable habits that help you feel fresh and confident. Brush your hair, put on moisturizer, wear a scent you love. Small touches that shift how you feel and how you show up in the world. One of my favorite ideas is le no makeup look, inspired by French women, just enough to look polished and awake. Think mascara, blush, and a tinted lip balm. The goal isn't to hide, it's to highlight your natural features. Finally, how you carry yourself. Your posture, your body language sends a message. Jennifer interviewed a ballerina who emphasizes that posture starts on the inside. How you feel emotionally reflects outwardly. Sitting tall, walking slowly, and moving with intention shows self-respect and encourages others to treat you with respect too. How you communicate. Communication doesn't need to be perfect, thank goodness, but it should have purpose. Jennifer challenges us to avoid gossip, crude jokes, or throwaway comments, and instead choose words that build others up. Listening with care is just as important. I'll admit, this is an area I'm still growing in. Often I catch myself forming a reply before the other person has even finished speaking. But practicing patience and giving full attention really does make a difference. If you want to dive deeper, I have a video series, Listen Like You Mean It, where I break down Jimena Vincochea's book of the same name. It pairs beautifully with this chapter and offers practical ways to become a truly attentive listener. How you dress. We touched on this under style, but Jennifer emphasizes it again. Intentionality matters. Dressing well doesn't require expensive or trendy pieces. It's about showing up with purpose and treating yourself with dignity, even on casual days. Small upgrades, a polished accessory, a neat outfit, or a thoughtful detail can shift how you feel and how others respond to you. Dressing for yourself, not just for others, is a key part of living with poise. For example, my husband and I live in a small house, and my wardrobe is even smaller, but I've discovered that I really enjoy wearing headbands. I have several, and I love that I can match one to every outfit if I choose. It's a tiny thing, but it makes me feel more put together. Headbands might not be your thing, but I'd bet there's a small, simple detail that could have the same effect for you. How you treat others. Poise is most visible in our actions, not just with people we want to impress, but with those often overlooked. The cashier, a stranger in line, your spouse, even the driver who cuts you off. Jennifer reminds us that offering presence, kindness, and respect in these ordinary moments is a hallmark of true poise. The crazy thing is, we're often the hardest on the people who matter most to us. The golden rule gets repeated a lot, but it's true. Treat everyone the way you'd like to be treated, especially those who can't do anything for you in return. I'd be willing to bet we could all grow a little in this area, and that's where genuine grace really shows up. How you respond to life's ups and downs. Life is unpredictable. Jennifer reminds us that poise isn't about perfection, but it is highlighted in how we respond when things go sideways. Maintaining calm, grace, and intentionality, even in the middle of chaos, reflects true inner composure. She extends this idea into hospitality and daily habits, lighting a candle, setting the table thoughtfully, pausing during meals, and carrying dignity into errands, walks, or everyday chores. She encourages treating your private life with the same respect you offer publicly, because you're still worthy of it, even when no one is watching. Jennifer also emphasizes cultivating depth through reading, hobbies, creative projects, or thoughtful conversation, because a rich inner life naturally shines outward, supporting poise in every interaction and moment of daily life. The librarian's thoughts. Jennifer's message is simple but powerful. Don't save your best self for later. Poise isn't something to wait for when life slows down. It's something we can choose to practice right now, right in the middle of everyday routines. As always, the book is linked below if you would like to read along, and I'd love to hear your thoughts if you do. That's all for now. Take care, stay curious, and I'll see you next time.